This is why it is so important to know your horse's habits and to check them multiple times a day. Yesterday at about 5 p.m, Luke noticed Winnie lying down and I immediately ran outside because I know Winnie never lies down like this. And sure enough, when I went up to him trying to get him up, he did not want to get up. As soon as he got up, he immediately dropped back down, and that's when I knew he was colicking. So first thing we did was call the vet. The vet was an hour away and the vet said just to keep him walking. I know some people don't believe in this anymore, but one thing about me, I will always follow my vet's advice.
I don't know if I'm going to post this. I'm hoping this is going to turn into a video about making sure you check your horses multiple times a day, know their habits. Winnie's currently colicking. It is 5 p.m. and the vet will be here in an hour, but I'm really scared.
At this point, we had completely run out of light, but Winnie was still walking and he had stopped trying to get down. So in my opinion, the walking was worth it. Then when the vet came out, we discovered he only had gut sounds on one side, but very luckily he did have a good heartbeat and he didn't have a high temperature. I was prepared to do whatever we needed to do, but we gave him IV fluids and then he got the all clear to go back in the paddock with Voluto. I separated him from the other horses and he went in the paddock that had no hay. Then we did another night check that night just to make sure everything was still okay and I didn't have to call the vet again. And even though waiting till the morning wasn't that far away, it was still such a relief to see him up, happy, and back to his normal self. Today's protocol was electrolytes 4 times a day, and we have upped his salt. These are the electrolytes from Sen Nutrition that now all of the horses are having daily. And this is Winnie nearly 24 hours later. Unfortunately, this didn't come as much of a shock to the vet. In the last 2 weeks with the jump in temperature and also humidity, there have been a lot of horses struggling with dehydration colic. However, I am just so incredibly grateful that we know Winnie's habits really, really well and we were able to catch this early enough that he didn't have to go in for surgery. Please, if you ever suspect that your horse has colic, this is an emergency and call your vet immediately. Don't just listen to tips on TikTok. Thank you again, everyone, for all of your love and support. It truly, truly means the world.